Sugar mama. Come on. 171.5. Not bad. Not bad at all. Saturday afternoon. You heard? This is where we at. But I have taken smoke breaks here and there, so I'm not upset at all. Yeah, today my boy Tone's birthday, man. He passed away in the summer. Untimely passing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know my bro wasn't, I didn't know he had health issues. I never knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew bro my whole life, and I never knew he had health issues. And he just passed away suddenly in the summer, and it's just, you know, that shit is heartbreaking, man. You know, not only because, you know, I cared for my bro. He was a very solid individual, very positive, and he's always uplifting. He's always trying to push you, you know, always encouraging, you know. And his dreams were starting to come through. You know, he had an artist that got signed to QC and everything. So, you know, just man, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, my bro down here. You know, to see the fruits of his labor, and you know, for his birthday. This is how I cope with, you know, hardship or stressful or sad shit. I draw or I paint, one or the other, you know. So I wish my brother happy birthday, Tone. Love you, bro. You know, and I'll definitely see you down the road. Finished product. My boy, I drew this on Procreate. You know what I'm saying? I could do it any style, pen, paper, computer, canvas, on stage, the booth, however. I'm extremely hard on myself. Mistakes I made 20 years ago, I'm still kicking myself about. So, you know, now, you know, this week I saw something in the morning. You know, first thing in the morning, I don't even know why I turned YouTube on to, it was Bandman Kevo. I'll never forget it. It was him and two other gentlemen, and they were just talking about money and bank accounts and you know, being in the room, you know, with, you know, you having money yourself, but being in the room with people with money, you know what I mean? And I was just like, what have I been doing, you know, the past 20 years? You know, I let, they taught us wrong, you know, and I bought into it. You know, they taught us, hey, you know, bust your ass in school, man, get on the honor roll, then get out of there so you can compete for the best job. And, you know, I never seen anyone work a 9-to-5 become a millionaire, you know, and it just, I knew it as a youngster, but, you know, I was so rebellious, they would always make me feel bad. You know, it's like, oh, he's just a wild kid anyway, so, you know, I'm trying to get in line and stick to the script. But my soul is telling me like, nah, man, you worth more. You know, not that it's beneath me, nothing like that. You know, I'm never making that kind of statement at all, because if I have to get one now to keep food on the table, I would do it. You know, worst came to worst. If I didn't have my gift though, that's the difference. You know, I'm blessed until the last day, so I'm going to use the gift I've been blessed with and win with it. The only thing is, I get in my own way. I think too much. You know, I'm a thinker. You know, I'm an inquisitive gentleman. I'm a reader. So probably the stuff I read, you know, makes, you know, puts fear, not even fear. Fear is fake evidence appearing real. So not that, you know, just not to take in so many losses. You know, the losses have outweighed the victories. You know what I'm saying? The victories by wide margin. I'm just now catching up on the victories. Yeah, this is a technique I learned. You know what I'm saying? Cutting hair. I used to be a professional barber, and they're like, this boy done everything. Yeah, I worked at the Cutting Lounge on Park Avenue between 1 and Overton Parkway. I worked there for a few years. I even caught a charge out there, you know what I mean, trying to be helpful. Caught a little charge. And then I went to the hair den downtown Newark. Used to be on Halsey before, you know, the construction of the Prudential building, not the Prudential Center, the Prudential building. So a lot of the stores were knocked down. They even made a street, an additional street. So yeah, but bottom line is I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push myself to limits unheard of. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm capable of. I know the kind of man I am. You know, I made lump sum of cash with nothing. You know what I mean? Over and over and over and over. So, you know, I don't know what happened when I lost sight of shit, but you know, I'm wide awake now. And I'm holding myself accountable. You know, 6 months from now, life will be totally different. Life will be totally in such an abundant, happy, it's more blessings. You'll see, that's a guarantee. The least favorite part. My least favorite, trash. And it smells horrific. Every Sunday. Haul this motherfucker. I had to wash it soon. That motherfucker smells putrid. Least favorite part. Even less than the garbage. You know,